This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the winners of 3 straight, the Florida Gators, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. They'll run it here. The sophomore able to bring him down. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. And the pass is incomplete. Today. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Miller.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3.
Here we go.
Dropping back. It's Simpson. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal.
Get ready.
The running back here on a direct snap. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He will score! Touchdown! Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback keeps the football. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Just outstanding execution here by the quarterback and being patient in the option game and eventually picking up the first down and showing what he can do with his legs. Something that the Gators love to do is incorporate that option game just to keep that defense honest.
With the catch, it's Daniels. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back. It's Lagway. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
And the Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Gets loose. Stays on his feet. And this time it's complete. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
And the running back takes the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Early in the season, group, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
2nd down, looking to throw it. That's caught. It's Clark. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll try the option play here. Back's got it on the pitch. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Now that's how you disrupt a 3rd down play. They knew where the pitch was going to go and blew it up. Send them not only to 4th down, but now 4th down and long.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. And it's good from 56 yards.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Finds his man. It's Williams. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Important second down play coming up. They go with a direct snap. Breaks free. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking right. This one caught. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
He bought some time, now lets it go. And they will score. Touchdown, tie. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to throw. It's Lagway. The pass rush closing in. Tough running there, but not first down.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Hand off to the single back. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He's running out of time here. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Could take it all the way. He steps out short of the end zone at the 7. What a play.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the offense convert that pick into points. They're set up first and goal. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down. The completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Has caught. Can he get in? Oh, and he goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the first down.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up 3rd and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
Grabbed by the receiver. And he's in. Touchdown. Crimson Tide. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
Breaks into the clear. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Second down play coming up. Looking to pass this time. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The Gators pick up enough for a first down here. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Daniels. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Throwing off play action. On the move now. He's got room to run. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The Gators with 1st and 10 here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Bringing pressure. Oh, he escapes. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Oh, he's bringing it back. Now the 40. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Alabama. From red zone all the way to the other end zone. What a reversal.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they can't bring him down.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. No press here. The defense backing away. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. And the Gators will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Gators are going to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pocket breaking down. Fighting off the defender. He cannot escape. It's a sack. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to pass, it's Simpson. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Quick throw. Misses his mark there. Incomplete. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. The sure hands. It's Williams. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Caught near the sticks. It's Hale. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
29 Phillies. 2-9 Phillies.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Hale. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime.
Cricket.
Scanning the field. It's Simpson. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick it deep to begin the second half. Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense will start now from the 40. It's a run. Running back's got it. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On the run here. Lets it go. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Fighting off the defender.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Grab behind the line, it's Williams. Tackled, but first down.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Miller. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Simpson. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
See if they can convert the point after. Penalty flag flies in. The kick was no good, but the defense way too aggressive there in the draw penalty. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Back to pass. It's Lagway. He'll throw it now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there.
And looking for a big play here. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, he was keeping him out of the end zone.
Here comes the Alabama offense back out of the field. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
And test the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, tied. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Florida.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hampton. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. On the ground, it's Miller. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. First down, looking for more now. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to run it here. He shreds the tackle. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. You wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
One final play before the end of the quarter. Back to throw. It's Simpson. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. They bring the punter onto the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
See if he can make something happen with the return. Coverage team brings down the returner.
And the Florida offense will take over 1st and 10.
the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down, looking to throw the football. On the move now. Fires it on the move. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Almost picked off yet again. He's going to set up third down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Well, the quarterback tries to pick this up himself. It just wasn't meant to be. Defense out in nickel package with those 5 DBs, knowing they've got good speed on the field to be able to cover the skill guys and also the quarterback up front in case he takes off. Now we got a fourth down play coming up.
The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Second down after that completion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Looking for a deep completion. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Gators.
Love this never say die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the point after is good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25.
29 Philly. Timber.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Pounding away with the run game. The pickup is 6 yards, so third down and 4 now.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Back to pass. It's Simpson. Quick throw complete to the tight end. What a stiff arm. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they'll use the ground game here.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, The guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown. Crimson Tide.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Secondary backed up off the ball now. To throw. It's Lagway. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Nice grab. It's Hawkins. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Hawkins. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Good enough for a 1st down.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Sturdivant. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Complete to the running back. But can he get there? Oh, there's the...